Hi, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel Conscious Lancer. In this video, I'm going to show you how to crochet a marigold flower. Things you need are 4-ply cotton yarn. I have used orange and green color, 4.5mm crochet hook, scissors and a needle. So let's start with the green yarn, which forms the stem of the flower. Here I'll give you a tip. So when starting with green yarn, leave some extra yarn for sewing in the end. It will save you some time. So after leaving some extra yarn, make a slip knot, and after making a slip knot, chain 7. After chaining 7, double crochet from third chain from the hook. And then make double crochets in the rest of the chains. So you'll have a total of 6 double chains, including the first 2 chains that we have left. After completing the 5 double crochets in 5 chains and the 6th one that the first 2 chains are, now for row 2, chain 2, turn your work, double crochet in the first stitch. So the chain 2 and the double crochet counts as one set, that is 2 double crochets in the first chain, and in the next chain make 2 double crochets. And continue making 2 double crochets in every chain. So at the end you should be having 10 double crochets in total. This is my first video, so just I apologize if I'm out of the frame, and if I'm not clear in any step, please leave a comment in the comment section, and I'll reply to every comment I get, okay? So here we have completed row 2 and we have 10 double crochets in total. So we are done with the green yarn at this point. You can secure the yarn and cut the yarn. So this forms the stem of the flower. So make sure you leave some extra yarn when you cut it at the end. Now let's start with the orange yarn. Here, when starting with orange or yellow yarn, leave some extra yarn, like double the length of green base. This is a very important step and don't miss this. Now secure the yarn into the green base at the end of the green base. Chain 3. Turn your work after chaining 3 and make 2 double crochets in the first chain. So that chain 3 and these 2 double crochets count as one set, that is 3 double crochets in each chain. So continue making 3 double crochets in each chain. So when double crocheting, make sure the orange color yarn, the extra yarn that we have left in the beginning, you double crochet with that yarn inside, so that you'll have some extra yarn at the end of the row 3. This is used to close the flower at the end. So this is a very important step, and don't leave that yarn hanging, because this is used to close the flower at the end. So as I have shown in the video, make sure that yarn is inside those double crochets. Take your time, pause the video and make 3 double crochets in each chain. Here we have reached the last chain, the end of the row. As you can see, I have some extra yarn at the end of the row that is used to close the flower. You should be able to pull it like that in order to close it. So make sure you check it at this point. If it's not closing properly, then you need to redo your double crochets again. For row 4, chain 4, turn your work and make 1 double crochet in the first chain. Again make chain 4. Now make a single crochet in the next chain, just a single crochet. And again chain 4. Make a double crochet in the same chain in which you made a single crochet. So this is the repeat pattern which we'll use to complete this flower. Chain 4, single crochet in the next chain, chain 4, and then double crochet in the same chain. I think you got it at this point. Chain 4, single crochet in the next, chain 4, and double crochet in the same chain that you made single crochet. So continue this till the end of the row and let's meet at the end. So we have reached the end of the row. This is the last repeat pattern. So, and now cut the yarn and secure the ends. Make sure you leave some extra yarn at the end. So this is how the crocheted flower should look before closing it and sewing it. Now is the fun part. The string that is used to close the flower, just pull it tightly as shown. Make sure you don't pull it very tightly that you break the yarn. And as shown in the video, just close the flower from the stem close the flower tightly. It will look like a big marigold flower, as you can see in the video. It's already looking like a real flower. So now you got to sew all the ends. I'll show you how. First, close the green stem part and sew the green stem first. Make sure you sew it really tight and secure it properly so that flower is not loose. Once you make 1 or 2 flowers, you'll get that grip and you'll know how tight it should be, so don't worry about that. I usually like to knot the ends of 2 green strings together so that they are tight, but that's completely up to you. If you have extra yarn to bring that bottom green string up and knot it, it's good because it will be really tight and flower will not become loose in future. So now let's sew the petal part. We need to sew the ends of the petal so that they're not just hanging there. So sew the ends. This is the advantage of leaving some extra yarn in the beginning. You can directly sew it into the flower and don't need to add some separate yarn to sew all these things. So as you can see, I'm securing 2 ends, both the ends. This is the first end and the other one which is inside. I'll just sew it into the flower, and again here I like to knot 2 strings together, so I'll just bring that inside string outside and knot it together. And this is totally optional. If you want, you can do it, otherwise you can just cut the yarn after securing both the ends. So the flower is almost ready. I know it's a bit time taking, but once you make 1 or 2 flowers, it will become easy. It's just that repeat pattern which becomes lengthy. So yeah, the flower is ready. You can make many flowers and make a garland out of it. As you can see, I have made some flowers, and I have made it in different colors. I used yellow yarn also, just to give that authentic look. And here I'm making a garland. Just as you sew regular flowers, just sew these flowers and make a garland. Use it to decorate backdrops or as torans to home. Or you can decorate your puja room with this garlands. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you subscribe for more interesting videos. Bye. See you in next video.